Good morning, Year 2. It is week 2 of our learning from home. Mrs. was going to be talking to you about our maths session today. So it is the 18th of January. So hopefully you've got in front of you the maths workout book Year 2. If so, you're watching the right video. So today we're looking at page 6. So we're adding today. So just have a little chat with your grown-up. What does it mean if we are adding? Are we getting bigger? Are we getting smaller? Are we getting greater? Are we getting fewer? Are we counting forwards or are we counting back? So just have a little chat with your grown-up. What do you think adding means? Okay. So if we look at the top, we've got some simple addition number sentences. I'm going to just show you on the board now a range of different ways that you can choose of how you will answer them. Some of you will be able to do those in your head straight away, but others of you might need a different approach and a different way of answering them to help you. So I've got on the board 3 add 9. So the first thing we need to remember is to make sure that we start with the largest number. I always find that really helps. So 3 add 9. Just tell your grown-up what my largest number is there. And the great thing about addition is we can switch it around and it will still give us the same answer. It doesn't matter what number we start with. You should have told your grown-up that the largest number is 9. So what you could do is put 9 in your head, the largest number, 3 fingers, and count forward 3. And that should give you your answer. But you might find that a little bit tricky and you might need to do a pictorial representation where we draw it. So I'm going to show you a few different ways to solve a number sentence like this. So we could draw 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I've got 9 ones here. And then I could draw 3 ones. 1, 2, 3. Now if I count them all together, that should give me my total. Another way we could draw it as well is we could start with number 9 like we would in our head. I'm going to write the number 9 and I'm going to draw 3 more. So 9 and then we can count on 9. And you can tell your grown up the answer. You could have a go on number 9. So again, we start with the largest number. I'm going to write 9, the number 9 down here. Just make sure you can see. There we go. So I've written the number 9 here. And then I'm going to do 3 jumps forward because I'm adding. So 9. I've drawn 3 jumps. So I'm going to go back and fill my jumps in now and that should give me my answer. 9, 10, 11, 12. So my answer should be 12. Let me check my other ways as well about how I've solved it. 9, 10, 11, 12. So that way has given me 12. This way has given me 12. Let me check my first one. So drew 9 and drew 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's check in my head. 9, 3 fingers. So 9, 10, 11, 12. So each way has given me the right answer. I've shown you 4 different ways there to solve that number sentence, just in case counting forward in your head you find it a little bit tricky. So once we've completed those 6 questions, so we can maybe have a go at answering each question a different way, a number sentence, like the ways that I've shown you. We're going to go now on to question 2. Now question 2 is asking us to show the different ways we can make 20. So what have we got to add onto these numbers here to make the total 20? These are our number pairs to 20. We have done these in school before. Now, what we need to know our number bonds to 20 is our number bonds to 10. So my children hopefully should know their number pairs to 10 now, Miss McNulty's children as well. And if we know those off by heart, that also helps us with our number bonds to 20 and even further our number bonds to 100. You might want to start next. You might want to pause the video and have a go next at a little game that I do with my children just to remind us of number pairs to 10. So in Google, I'm going to type in hit the button. Okay. It's working. There we go. And then when we get to hit the button on the home page, if we click the number bonds icon and then make 10, that's a good way to practice and recall your number pairs to 10, which you'll need for the next question and the next part of our learning on question 2. Okay, let's go back then to question 2, so making 20. So I've got a few examples here to help us solve the next questions. And it says 3 add something is 20. So let me think, what do I know do I add to 3 to make 10? So I can use my numbers of 10 to tell me what I need to make 20. So just tell your grown up, 3 and what make 10? You should have said 7. So if 3 and 7 make 10, what do we need to make 20? Now 20 is made of 2 10s. So one of our answers here is going to need a 10 in it. So unlike number pairs to 10, we just need 2 ones numbers. Okay, when we're making 20, one of our numbers needs to be a teen number. It needs to contain 1 10. If 3 and 7 make 10, 3 and 17 makes 20. Let's have a look at the next one. 9 and something makes 20. Just tell your grown up, 9 and what makes 10. So hopefully you've said 9 and 1 makes 10. So 9 and what will make 20? So we need to add a 10 on there. So 9 and 1 would become 9 and 11. So I've added my 10. So 9 and 1 make 10, but 9 and 11 make 20. This time I've started with a teen number down here, so I've got my number with the extra 10. So this number here just needs to be a ones number. So 4 and what makes 10? 4 and what makes 10? You told you all grown up that 4 and 6 makes 10. So 4 and 6 make 10. 14 and what make 20? Now remember, it's not going to be a teen number because we've got our teen number here containing our 10. So 14 and 6 makes 20. So hopefully that's helped you to answer the next questions on question 2. Remember, the game is hit the button, it's free. So if you type into Google, Gordon's hit the button, and then we go to the number bonds and make 10. That should help you with the next part of the learning. Now the next part I think is actually a little bit easier, although we're making a larger number. Again, we've done this in school. So we've got here different ways to make 100. So the next question is asking you, it's got missing numbers, and it's asking you to find the missing numbers to make 100 this time. So I've got on my board some examples here that should help you with those questions. 1 and 9 make 10. So 10 and 90 make 100. So what Mrs. Wood has done here is my ones numbers, I've added a 0 on the end to make them into 2-digit numbers, into tens numbers to make 100. Make sure you can see that. Okay, so if 1 and 9 makes 10, 10 and 90 make 100. And we have done this before, year 2, so hopefully this will jog your memory. Okay, so the next one, 7 and 3 makes 10. So tell your grown up, how can we use that to make 100? So if 7 and 3 makes 10, how are we going to make 100? Using our number bonds to 10 to help us. Okay, you should have said 70 add 30 will then make 100. So if 7 and 3 makes 10, 70 and 30 will then make 100. Okay, last one. 8 and 2 makes 10. So what's going to make 100? If I know that 8 add 2 is 10, how can I make 100 using the fact that I already know? So 8 and 2 makes 10. So you should have told your grown up 80 add 20 equals equals 100. Okay, so that's for question 3. So knowing those from 1 to 10 is really important. So spend today, however long you need to, practicing your numbers to 10 on the game that I've showed you, because that will help you with the learning on this page. It's the key to finding numbers 20 and to 100. Okay. The last question, okay, is question 4. Use 2 of these numbers to make the sum correct. So we know the answer is going to be 18, so we know the total is 18. What you've got to do now, year 2, is experiment adding these numbers here together to see if you can get the total 18. And like Mrs. Wood's top tip was, start with a larger number. So you might want to start with a teen number here for your first number, and how many more you might need to get to 18. So you might find you have to try a lot of different ways to find the answer before we get the 2 correct numbers to make 18. Okay, hope that video has helped you. Can't wait to see your home learning, and use the game as much as you need to help you with the questions. Remember, knowing numbers to 10 is the key to knowing lots more different number facts. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow for week 2, session 2. Bye.